Yeah. Shawty loves it, loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, they scared of what I know. Told you the budget, I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Shawty loves it, loves that I'm a goat. Yeah. Shawty loves it, loves that I'm a goat. They don't want it, they scared of what I know. Told you the budget, I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Shawty loves it, loves that I'm a goat.
There's a place where you can run free. Time does not exist. Take a chance when the road before us falls under our face. I can't hold on. I can't remain so strong. We have the same old bond, but everything is wrong. My love is gone, but I've been born. I can't make it on my own when I'm alone. My love is gone. My love is gone, but
Webcam's messed up. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? It is Primitive here, and today we are going to be bringing you the BT6 Store Championships here at Rocky Mountain Collectibles. Here with me, I have Chris, who is my very good friend here. Now, Chris, what are you thinking about today's event?
Today's event is going to be fantastic. We're pretty early into BT6. Locally, we've only had one other store championships. A lot of the players here, we haven't even really got to see what they're playing for the format. So I think tonight is going to be very exciting.
Yes, I agree. I'm pretty excited for tonight. We are going to have a few people who are really wanting to get their invite who have not yet, so it's going to be a really close fight. We do have a couple people who do have their invite in the bracket, but they are not really playing anything too serious, so they're just there to kind of fill up the numbers. But we are going to have some really good decks here. Everybody's been grinding pretty hard who's been looking to get their invite, and unfortunately, or fortunately, there's a lot of security control.
There is a lot of security control out there, absolutely. It's a pretty popular deck right now. Before starter decks, it's got an edge on some of the other Tier 1 decks, so I think we'll probably see it do well. It did well in our last Store Championship, so I imagine we'll probably see it knock out some of the other decks.
Yeah, so getting on into it, that was our little introduction, but getting into the tournament, what we're going to do is we're going to actually have some player interviews. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple players in here. So we're going to go ahead and get John up in here, our number 1 security control player. So let's go get him. Hey, John.
John!
What? I need you.
Oh, you need? Yeah. Okay, yeah, where are we going?
You can just go. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, like right here?
Get out of here. Yeah.
All right.
You'll get the next interview. I'm getting John.
You can interview your wife.
Let's go. What's up, Brian? All right. So here we go. We got John here. So
I can't be kids soon.
no, this is delayed.
Oh, okay.
Because Chris is still there. You're
Okay.
not Chris. So,
Okay.
so this is John. This is our number 1 security control player. You've been playing
you.
security control for a very long time, and
Since
you are
BT1,
yeah,
pretty much.
and you did not switch it up at all.
Nope.
Well, in that aspect, you are playing security control. So, what are your thoughts knowing that we are going to be having multiple security control players in this tournament tonight?
Stall. That is the key.
Yeah,
Everything. Don't recover.
yeah. So, because it's very much a deck out type matchup, but you also have to consider that there's a time limit. So, how are you going to go about evading both of those?
Nobody can hear my strategy, right? So,
Nope, not right now. No,
Purple Bird.
Purple Bird. So,
Purple
Ornismon.
Bird. Ornismon.
Ornismon. Swing 2 checks.
Yep.
Defeat with the time mats.
Defeat with time mat and everything. And then,
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here's something that I should bring up. John here is actually playing Bushi Agumon in his
that
list.
was going to be my...
I did forget about that until now. So you are going to be having a little bit of a spicy list, more
I'll have
aggressive.
a little spicy, a little bit more aggression. I'm going with three Purple Bird. I can't say his name.
Ornismon?
Ornismon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 in my deck and everything, so I'm going a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
Than most.
You're playing 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was playing
So you took out the Machine Dramon?
Yeah, Machine Dramon's gone.
Okay.
And everything. But was playing Jesse just before here, and both of us literally came down to our last 2 cards.
Yeah.
And my last 2 cards were Magna Angemon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So she decked me.
Okay. All right. So you got any questions for him, Chris? For John? Yeah.
The only question I have, John, is
When your wife beats me, yeah. When your wife beats me, what is
John,
it
what
gonna
are
be
you
like?
going to do when you get into the inevitable security control mirror?
Oh, we were just talking
We
about
just
that.
talked
Yeah,
about
we just
that.
talking about the security control match.
It's gonna be a
That's
lot
all we
like
talked
warm
about.
up earlier, and it's gonna be who stalls up first and who gets to go first.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, well, I think you do actually have the advantage because you are playing 3 Ornismon. You are playing 2 Time Mats, right?
get 2 times.
And then you also have 3 Bushis, or you have 4?
I think I'm gonna stick with the 3.
So you're playing 3 Bushi. I know you were like,
I was
when you were
teetering
switching,
on it.
I didn't know what you went for because you put in the Sorajo, didn't you?
Sorajo, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're playing the 3 Bushi, and you're playing more. So the other security controls are only playing 1 Time Mat.
Yeah.
And 2 Ornismon.
Yeah, and
So
then
you have
getting that
way
2
more aggression with both
Yeah.
of those security checks and the.
When if I can get
Bushi
both of those
Agumon.
time mats out, it's game.
Yo, Matt, you trying to get You trying to get in player interview or what? Yeah, TO interview. Yeah, we're live. We're doing player interview.
He had to-
You
told
want to
me
come
to
do
censor
TO
myself.
interview? How do you feel about the meta? You playing it? You're just building Gabu Bond.
I just built a deck. There's like 20 cards in it, but there's a deck.
It's a start. It's nice.
I'll just see.
Go get Lonnie.
I'll just see if you guys are ready. We have filled up. Do have pairings.
Let me get a Lonnie interview. We're gonna get the Lonnie player interview. So do it in like 5 minutes.
Cool. I'm gonna go talk to everyone else. See if they're
Did you get my number? I realized I never wrote it down. All right.
All right, so we're gonna get one more player interview in. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out Chris is going to go ahead and talk to YouTube's favorite Lonnie, or residential purple player, about how he's feeling about this tournament. With I'm not actually sure what he's probably playing Titamon.
I don't know yet. We're gonna find out.
Well, I don't know what he's playing yet. You guys are about to find out what he's playing. So we're gonna go and get Lonnie in here in just a second, and I'm gonna pass it over to Chris for a few minutes.
Lonnie, come on.
Don't touch me.
All right, everyone. We have YouTube's favorite Lonnie.
Yeah, that's me.
Lonnie, how you feeling about tonight?
I have not played a single BT6 game yet, so I'm feeling good.
Solid.
Feeling very good. Stupid background noise.
So, Lonnie, what deck you end up deciding on for tonight?
So I decided to go with Zulongmon because it's easier to pilot than Purple Titamon, which is the other thing I have. So I've actually played 2 games of that, but like 2 weeks ago. So I have a little bit more experience with that. So I think we're going to go with that for tonight and give that a go.
So what matchups do you think are going to be really easy, and what matchups are you worried about?
I wouldn't say any one in particular is going to be easy. The only one that's scary for Zulongmon, which would be any OTK deck, would be Security Control, which I know we have a few people that love playing that around here, obviously. So that would really only be the only archetype that I would be most worried about.
We definitely have several security controls. So for any Azulong players out there, what's your recommendation? What is your game plan when you go up against security control?
The only thing that I've thought of thus far, and again, I've not been able to play anything BT6 yet, so the only thing I've thought of thus far is just everything's going to die very quickly. So if you can swing, you just got to swing. You just keep swinging, brute forcing. Just brute force it, because 9 out of 10, they're just going to get removed the very next turn. So
Awesome. Are you excited for BT6 overall? I know you haven't played much, but are you happy to get out of BT5?
I am definitely happy to get out of BT5 because I am stubborn and did not play Lord Nightmon. And playing Lord Nightmon every other round of every tournament got boring very quickly, and then having to extend that meta by 2 months, 3 months, was probably the most excruciatingly painful thing ever. So definitely excited to move on from BT5.
So that is a good thing to know. So for any of our viewers that might be from Europe, we are still starter deckless over in the US, so any of the lists we show you, they're going to be a little different than what your meta looks like because of that. So, well, Lonnie, thank you very much, and we're excited to see what happens, and I want to wish you luck, sir.
Appreciate it.
All right, so what I have here is round 1 pairings, and I need to give this back pretty quickly because we are about to start. Who do you want to put on? I am thinking that we could probably go with this one, or we could go with this one.
I think this one will be good. I think we should go with that one.
Okay.
All right, guys, we will take just a quick break so that we can get the round 1 set up, and we will be right back. Thank you very much.
It's almost nighttime, waiting for the right time. Gotta get this right, I'm scared to death. Scared of your eyes, looking into my eyes. Scared that I'll back out and hold my breath. Wake up one morning and see your face, I can feel it coming back. These shivers are every day. Whoa, I say it's over, I get out of bed and leave. Yeah, just like that. I got the shivers whenever I would think about you. Now that I left, I live without you. I'm on my own again. I got the shivers slipped through my fingers. Yeah, just like the earth beneath fell away, and this blinding flash of memories played before my eyes, and all I saw was you. Hey.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so we are about to be starting round one. There was a little bit of an issue where some cars are parked in some spot they can't be, and we're trying to get them not towed, so that had a little bit of a delay. But we are pretty much just about to start getting into it. We are going to go to one quick little 5-second break. I just wanted to give you a little heads up that we did have a little bit of a delay there, but like I said, we'll be back, me and Chris. The round should be starting and everybody should be down in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, so we'll be right back.
I felt the pain as she walked away from me. Yeah, just like a fire that scorched the land around me. Yeah, and this fading string of hopeless dreams played before our eyes.
Okay, so I just told you guys that we're about to start, but there was even more of a delay. So what we're going to do is me and Chris are just going to go ahead and talk about what we think is going to go down. Now, me and Chris play here all the time. Me and Chris play this game a lot, specifically at this shop, so we know of all the players who like to be here. So what are your first thoughts going into this? Because we know who's playing, we know what decks they're playing. So considering the amount of time people are playing and how much, like what decks they're using, what do you think is going to be the outcome tonight?
So we pretty much have full meta representation tonight. We've got all the top decks. We've got some of the tier 1.5, tier 2 decks like a Zulongmon out tonight. So, I mean, we're going to have full representation. So, my prediction, I think we're going to see Security Control go really strong. I think we're going to see Bond of Friendship do really, really well. Jessamon struggles really hard without those starter deck cards, so I'm not sure how well that's going to perform tonight.
The thing without the memory boost and the Jessamon is having to swing first before you can delicate plan. In the metagame that we're having at our store right now, the Gabubon decks are very heavily packed with option cards. There's so much security control that can, you know, Iron Fist and Onslaught, Ultimate Flare. The Wyvern's Breath isn't going to get it there, but there's just a lot of options, obviously. So it's going to be hard to not be able to get that delicate plan before you swing in. But the other thing you have to think about is with security control, sometimes you can't get them below 4 without passing the turn. So if you give them that 4 and they can go Jessamon delicate plan, then they can go in. Now, obviously, they can digivolve the Jessamon in the raising area the turn before, but then you're one turn slower, and that's another turn of recovery and whatnot. So, so what do you think about the Gabubons that we have here?
I expect Gabubon to do well. The deck is just insanely strong, even without the starter deck cards. And I know at least one player is playing our build card for card.
Yeah.
So I just, and we've put tons of hours, guys, into that build. I mean, tons and tons of hours. So I expect that. I expect it's going to do well. I think that the The hard thing is going to be playing around security control. They're going to have to know the flow chart.
Yep.
That's going to be the big thing. If they don't know the flow chart, that matchup's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So,
Looks like, are people setting up yet, or?
yeah, it looks like we are about to start setting up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. I don't really know what the delay is at this point. I feel like we kind of got that figured out, so we should just be starting here any second now. I guess I'll go ahead and talk to Matt, because he's the one that knows what's going on, and he's kind of my communication, so we can kind of figure out what's going on. Bulk. There's just a bulk supply. My entry point has now been obstructed. Oh, we're trying our best with the sound barrier. There's a lot of cardboard around us because that's the best we could do to try and suppress the noise of all of the other players, because there is also a Yu-Gi-Oh local here, and there's also a couple Pokemon players just chilling and hanging out. So there's a lot of people here. But do you know what's going on? Do you know what's up? Are people starting or what?
About starting.
Why is Matt thinking about starting?
Because Kyle's being slow.
Tell him to. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this thing going. We were helping somebody build the deck, but I just saw them build it and pile shuffle it twice, so it's built.
It is built.
It is built. So we're gonna get this started. So, do you got anything else you want to say while I'm gone, or should we just go to a quick little break?
No, I think we can go to a quick little break and we'll pick it back up for the first match.
Alrighty, you heard the man. We will be right back.
I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, and I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing.
Settle down in the place of dreams, float away in the scenery.
All right, we are live. Let's go. Okay. Round 1. I don't know exactly what the deck is, but I can see a Hagurumon on the left, so we're definitely having some sort of black deck here.
We're going through it.
We're going through it.
That is Three Musketeers.
That's Three Musketeers with Haguru with black eggs instead of purple eggs.
I think that was just his entry card, actually.
Oh, it was just
but he is going to play it.
Oh,
okay. We are upgrading rarity.
Upgrading rarity. That's what I like to see. Rarity upgrade on stream. That is what I am talking about.
So the other player, Dustin, he's playing Bond. He's playing our list.
Our Bond list. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So is that just your deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Cool.
That is my deck, literally.
I'm down. Kit! Kit is here! What is up, Kit? The OG. What is up, Paul? What is going on, everybody? Getting into round 1. So, Three Musketeers versus Bond. So, we've played this matchup
we have
a million times. And most of the time, the Bond won.
Yeah. Yeah, this is hard.
So what do you think is... But there's obviously a much different build than what we played, because we went nowhere near Hagurumon.
Right.
Or like any 2-drop like that. So... What do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing a full black package to get into Craniumon. So, knowing that we're in a security control meta, Craniumon is just so good to prevent your blockers from getting deleted by Guilt Schwimmer.
That is
so
true.
It would absolutely not surprise me. Now, Craniumon's not going to do much in this Bond matchup, unless he's playing
the Gigadramon.
The Gigadramon too.
Megadramon, yeah.
Yeah, because then you'll crash with Bond, but it'll be interesting to see what his techs are. I've not seen his build yet. So we're going to be really interested to see this.
Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So, looks like we got 3 Musk. I didn't really see a die roll. I wasn't paying attention. But Hagurumon, rarity upgrade, coming out right away. I see the Gavelch former. We're going into Gundramon, just digivolving, or the Deputymon, not Gundramon, sorry. Straight up just digivolving into the Deputymon. What do you think about that?
That is interesting. You lose a lot of value.
Yeah.
Not getting that on play. But not knowing his list, we're not 100% sure what his game plan is.
Okay, well, we see a Gabumon coming out, and the first hit is Matt, and the only hit, so we are in a game where we're getting early Matt. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. This is good.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
just need to let it.
I'll have to fix this. It was good the whole time, and now we're going live. All right. So now we got 2
So he's
Deputymon,
playing the full black package, I think.
Okay, so that's going to make the Craniumon impactful in this matchup, unless you have the Devimon here. And so
It's 15.
you get up to 15. That can go over the 14 Craniumon. So that is So that's interesting, because when you have a more mid-range package like that, you could probably be a little bit more aggressive.
Yep.
And if you go in a bit earlier, and then if they go into Bond and trash their security, then, I mean, you could just go in for just raw like Rookie Rush with Deputymon Rush.
Absolutely, you could. But here comes the Howling memory boost. So far in our testing, Howling has just been such a good card.
I mean, the thing about Howling is, like, not only are you stalling for a turn, or you're going to swing over the Gabu, so no Gabu on board, can't go to Bond, and then just going straight into the Gundramon. I mean, I can respect it. Beelstar gone. Whoa, and they also have the Magna Kidmon. Yeah, got the Magna Kidmon. I mean, I haven't seen anybody really play the Magna Kidmon, so I'm with it. I'm all about Magna Kidmon.
Spicy. This list is definitely different than what we've seen.
Also, no trash separation, which I guess, I mean, that's not really a misplay as much as it's most 3 Musketeers usually separate it out.
All right, let's see what's going to go on top of this egg, and it is the good Gabu.
Good Gabu coming out. Good Gabu.
So we've already taken 3 security, so just
goodness.
this one Gabu could take the game.
If you can see a glimpse at the 3 Musketeer player's hand, and they got a lot of option cards. So nothing's really going to be staying on board. It's interesting. What is going to be in the security if there's that many option cards?
I mean, if he's got that many options in hand, I mean, that's where your Zorts could be if he's playing Zort. Now, first check's a Zort. That's very unfortunate for Bond because Bond's going to die to one. Be interesting, though, if he plays Zort Defeat in the list. That is a lot of options in hand, and that's really where you don't want to see those cards.
Getting the draw Gabu on, so you're probably going to be clearing most of this off the board, if possible, because that's way too many checks. Are we just going straight into another? Oh, no, okay. I thought we were just Gundramoning again.
And he's going to wipe his own board to wipe all his... Yep.
I don't think he knew.
No, that may have been a misplay.
I don't think he knew that it deleted them all.
Ooh, so right now Dustin's at 8 memory. He's only got 3 security left, so if that Bond lives through all 3, 1 hybrid, this is game.
You got the insurance ad for the Digimon tournament. You might get some insurance for the sick plays that are going on.
Trash to Straubby and a Lobo, and there's the Bond.
Bond. I like the trashing before you even... That's confidence. You don't even play it, you just start going.
All right, now
this rip like a Beyblade.
This is going to be the thing. What is this Bond going to run into? He does have the Gundra. Oh, but he's got the Howling for the Gundra.
That's what me and Chris call spicy meatballs.
Spicy meatballs.
Yeah, that was hot. Getting a little read. I respect it. Got to know what's going on. All right, swing, unsuspend, draw with the Upamon.
We are going to miss... Oh,
there we go.
We got the draw.
Okay. I was going to say, we got to get that draw. Swing, unsuspend. So we hit Impmon. Hitting double Impmon. That's not looking good for 3 Musk. We're going in for the third check.
And that doesn't matter.
No. Fly Bullet doesn't kill,
it.
but it dies at the end of the turn.
But it doesn't matter. He's got the Tamer for game.
Well, that was... I mean, that's kind of how it goes, though.
It is.
We really need it, because... I mean, let's think about it. When you go into Bond, you're level 7, so you have Trump Sword and Happy Bullet Showering.
Yep.
And those are really going to be your only options. So most lists are only really playing 1 or 2 Happy Bullet Showering, and then, 2 to 4 Trump Swords.
Yep.
So you really don't have the highest chance of actually being able to delete it. You're looking to hit, like, Zwart at, like, a 15k. And like I mentioned earlier, you could see the hand, and there was like 7 or 8 options in there. So a lot of the stuff that you probably wanted in there was like, imagine if those were swapped with those Impmons, and you could have got those Impmons out and swung in. Who knows, you know?
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting. I haven't really seen a build like this played here.
Me either.
I mean, I've seen them online, obviously, with the like ultimates that are going to buff up your Craniumons and stuff like that.
I've just never seen the full package, even in those lists, with the black rookies. Like,
yeah, and the black rookies, because there was Toy Agumon in there too.
Toy Agumon was in there.
So so that's almost like a 3 Musketeer hybrid, like because what cards do you have to cut from like the list that you played?
Well, I mean, he could just not be playing a purple base at all. He could have just chosen a black base instead.
I guess. Well, we saw the Impmons.
Yep.
We saw Matt.
Well, you have to have the Impmon to
for
recur,
Beelstar,
right?
Yeah.
But you don't need any of the other purple cards.
Yeah. So we're cutting the Songbird Mons, or the Soundbird Mons,
Labramons.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Vilemon. This deck probably favors.
Okay. So it is like the one that we played, just a little bit different.
Just different.
What deck do we think is being slept on during BT6 format? Shine Greymon. And I'm not joking about that. Just don't play Gabu Bond. If you play against Gabu Bond, you're going to have a bad time. But versus everything else, Shine's pretty sick. Alright, Deputy Mon. So, gonna hit.
We are going to get an option off of the deck.
I mean, we got a Fly Bullet. There's no level 6s in the deck.
Yep.
So it's really just going to be hitting the champions or lower.
Well, it could hit the Magnadramon, but by the end, the Magnadramon has done everything it's needed to do.
Yeah, but with the point of Magnadramon is to survive. The attack is just extra, right? Just swinging in with the Gabus.
Those early checks are so critical.
What are we hitting there? That was a Beal Star. Okay. Yeah, Ken, that's what I like to see. Shine Greymon goes hard.
Davis is going to take the bond of friendship, so now all we need is the mat.
It's so rough when you don't hit mats, though.
It is.
It is really punishing. Saw the Gabumon played turn 1, right? And then there is the Strabimon, so there is a good consistency to find it. But if you aren't hitting it, you are really getting hurt.
It sets you back so hard. But the thing is, too, this deck, the Three Musketeer decks, you have to give so much memory, and you don't get to do a whole lot quickly. So even just going in with the rookies, like, you can buy yourself some time. And really, in this match, he's down to 3 security. Really, the 3 Musk player is the one on the clock right now. He's got to get into a really solid game state.
I didn't see any blockers.
I haven't seen any blockers either.
So
No,
Strabi cycle. I can respect it. Just go Strabi again.
And there's the mat.
Okay, so we know Bond's in hand. There's good Gabu. Davis, so gonna go to minimum 4.
Yeah.
So if we have a Spark in hand, and all 3 swings go in, it's just Spark Lobomon.
Spark Lobomon.
And that'll just be it. And this could just be over really quickly.
Yeah. And that's assuming.
I'm trying to see what's in the hand. I see an Intmon. I see a Beal Star. I think I see a Fly. I know the Fly Bullet's in there.
Looks like a Trump Sword potentially.
Yeah, just nothing. You need the defense. That's the purple package. The
Vilemon.
The Vilemon with the nail bone is so key in so many matchups.
We are going to. That puts. So now we don't even need the hammer spot.
Yeah.
That's the danger.
Now you have to have Happy Bullet or Trump Sword in security, or the game's likely just over, because now you're going to have enough to, if you have Spark, you could even go into Kendo.
Yep.
We know there's 3 Kendos, 4 Lobomons. So once again, we're trashing, and then we're playing.
And that right there is a great example of why Three Musk
Right.
has such a hard matchup. You have to play such expensive cards.
Wait, no. Didn't he put him at 5?
He did put him at 5.
So shouldn't he be at 2?
I believe so.
Did I miss-see that? Yeah, it's sometimes the card's so broken you just have to read it. Yeah. I understand that. I'm not sure if this was a mistake. I didn't really see the board clearly to know if that I was just missing it or not. But we're gonna swing for the 3rd time.
We're explaining how he gets the 3.
Yep, I respect it.
All right.
So I feel like they're supposed to be at 2 and could just go into Lobo. But I mean, even if, how do you even win this?
I mean, you can't, because the problem is, so you're just going to start
there's a Kendo right
at
there.
3. So you're not, the 3 Musk player can't even attack next turn. You have, we know he has 1 Digimon to go over Tamer.
There's some
he's not playing.
beans being dropped right now.
There he is, right?
There's some beans being fumbled right now.
Yeah, I mean, even with that potential, and we could have missed it. I mean, maybe we missed it.
Yeah.
So the Beal Star is going to come. But there's no good options to play.
So I don't. So we're Trump sorting. I don't know what the play cost is that we're at.
Oh man.
We're just.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
I think
Kendo
was it just the Trump sword?
It was just
so
the Trump
11,
sword.
and then Kendo just goes in, and that's just it.
And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen.
We're still 28 minutes on the clock. Huh.
Well, we'll get Dustin in here.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and talk to one of them and see if we can get one or both of them in here for a player interview. So I will go ahead and grab one of those. We will be right back. Yeah,
All right, everyone. I'm here with Dustin.
I want to turn it a little bit.
Hold on, let's get Dustin the camera. There we go.
Howdy, y'all.
So I'm here with Dustin. So Dustin won round one. So Dustin, tell us a little bit. What do you think about that match?
So he was playing Three Musketeers, but not the security control version. He was just playing the classical one. That matchup can go either way. Luckily for me, he didn't have anything good in security. And also, unluckily for him, I got everything I needed when I needed it. Hybrids and all. So it was pretty much just a turbo rush down. The game plan was to get him to 3 security. That way, Bond of Friendship can wipe out the rest of the stack, and then you can hybrid for game.
Yep.
The thing about Gobbo Bond is it's a very consistent deck. And unfortunately for Three Musketeers, while they're more consistent than I would say Jesmon, if you don't load your trash fast enough, you don't really get to do anything. You need a blocker, and he never saw a blocker. So he couldn't really stop the rookies, you know? It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
So we don't see the build with the black base as much.
Right.
So you've had a lot of experience.
I would just like to let you know that your wife just Iron Fisted Onslaught at 3 Beal Star.
Again? That's crazy.
My wife is savage. with
That's
that
the second
security
time. The
control
first
deck.
time she did it against me.
So we don't see that very often. So
Right.
you've gotten a lot of playtime against the purple version. So what's your opinion of the two? Which one do you think Bond has a harder time with?
Easily the purple version. The purple version is probably the more optimal version. I think there's more option cards that you'll run into, that you'll get to play a lot more, because black you really only have Ultimate Flare, but you don't play that in Three Musketeers because it's an 8 cost, right? So same for Iron Fisted Onslaught, it's an 8 cost, so you don't really get the base that you need to pile up your trash. Not to mention, I think the Imp Mons are much better because you can add one back to hand. So basically, you'll lose a Bill Star, add her back to hand, or you mill one and add her back. Or you've also got the milling Imp Mon, which helps you load up your trash. Black doesn't really have resources for that. And he didn't have a blocker, so the reboot Agumon really didn't do much for him.
Gotcha. So how are you feeling about rest of the night?
Well, if it goes like that and I keep seeing what I need to see, I'll feel pretty good.
Are there any matches that you just don't want to run into?
Security control.
You heard it, folks.
That is probably the worst matchup for Bond of Friendship, just because we don't get to play a delicate planet.
Yep.
It's not impossible. It's tricky. It's hard. There's a very particular game plan, and you can't always execute it.
Awesome. Well, sir, thank you very much. I wish you luck for the rest of the night. So, Dustin's one of the players that's chasing his invite tonight, so we'll keep tabs on him, and hopefully we see you again on the final round.
Sounds good. Appreciate
Thanks, sir. We will be right back, guys.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high. the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. Your best.
All right. Camera, what is going on here? All right. What is up, everybody? I am here with Joey. So, you are not playing tonight because you have your invite.
Yeah. I'm a scrub. I won early.
I have 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
If you were to play tonight, what deck would you play? Is the first one.
Yeah.
And the second one is, who do you think is going to win tonight?
Okay.
And
So-
why?
Deck-wise, I was thinking about this really hard if I was going to play something. So it would probably have been Jessmon, just because that would have been the easiest thing for me to like get together really quick. I have like a friend's build that I'm borrowing till I can get the rest of the pieces for mine. And the reason why is because we have like a good amount of people on either security control
There's a lot
or
of security control, yeah.
like Gabuband, Aguband with like the heavy option lineup. So you want something that can get around those options. And I still only got 1 defeat, so it's not like I'm going to be playing the security control back.
Well,
So,
from what I heard is there's a couple people with some security or some warts
yeah.
they're trying to get rid of.
Is that you?
No.
Okay.
No, I have my 4 alt arts that took me like the entirety of BT5 to get.
Okay, fair.
And I'm using them specifically for D Brigade security.
Oh, no, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's a good deck. People should build that one if they want something more aggro right now.
Yeah, play D Brigade.
Stay off of Aosmon.
Oh yeah, okay. I haven't shown anybody yet. Hold on, let me get up in here. I'll show you. I have a Digimon Christmas sweater on right now. So let me go.
Oh yeah, no, this sweater is so good.
So we got Metal Garurumon, we got War Greymon, we got a Digivice, we got the crest, we got the avatars right here. We got some Digivices on the sleeves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is the Digimon Christmas sweater. This thing is fire. My best friend got it for me for Christmas last year, and so I have to bust it out now that it's December.
Yeah. Being slept on, I think it's totally either D Brigade or Rookie Rush, things like that. Right now we're heavy on security control, but once people get tired of like draw go style decks, I think like people are going to stop prepping for aggro. At least around here, it's going to be totally different wherever you are. And whenever people do that, I just pull out like my Rookie Rush deck, or like the D Brigade security control deck is actually also really good right now for like aggro. And I think it's going to be really great. We're just like around here, we're going super slow, and it's so different from like last format where most people around here were on Lord Nightmon. Now we have like a whole bunch of people either on control stuff, or we have a whole bunch of people on purple and like a Zulongmon and stuff like that. And then we have like a couple Jesses here and there. I think I've seen 3 so far, maybe. So yeah. Yeah, cool. Did anyone else have any other questions about like what's going on like around here?
Too much drip for the store championships. You have to come to the store
You know
championships
it.
drip, even if you're not playing. You know what I'm saying? You got to represent.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and then like on top of it too, it's like the store championships are normally pretty quiet, so you have like a good amount of time to like pull out all your accessories and stuff for when you're playing. So like this is when you pull out like the fancy mats and like all that.
This is when I would pull out my Switch and play some Pokemon, because I still haven't beat my Nuzlocke of the new game.
Oh, I'm on Shin Megami Tensei right now. I'm getting murdered. I made my build intentionally bad. Alan's making fun of me every day, I swear. My friend Alan comes over and he's like, "What are you doing on Shin Megami Tensei 5?" And he takes like one look at my Switch and he's like, "Yo, this is bogus. You need to start the game over." So, yeah. Anywho, it's going to be interesting to see what happens today. I think it's definitely going to be... We still have a lot of matches which are going, and we're only about halfway through time, which is a little uncharacteristic for us. So
We're like 2/3 through time.
Two-thirds,
That's what I was about to say.
yeah.
You should hop up on an exhibition match.
Yeah, we can do that next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have all my decks built, so...
There is going to be long rounds because security control is
Yeah.
everywhere. So what we're going to do next time is we're just going to put a security control player on, and we'll just see how that goes. The first the first round, I didn't really know what everybody was playing, and so I just wanted to go ahead and grab a couple people who I knew were playing like some meta decks.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. And so, like, that's the thing that's, like, going to be, like, really interesting in this matchup, this format, is, like, you have to know how to play against every deck. It's not like last format where it was, like, it was pretty straightforward. It was, like, there was Lord Nightmon, mid-range / control. We had, like, green control.
Yeah.
And then everything else was either aggro or combo, right? So you only really had to learn, like, 4 decks. But this format, like, Agubond is completely different from Gabubond. Three Musketeers can play completely different from Security Control. Even though those are all like similar decks, you still have to play against them differently and play around the removal differently. So like it's really good to just like study your matchups. Adam, we're on round 1. Actually,
yeah, we're just in round 1. Yeah, we just finished round 1. So we'll still have 3 more rounds. Going into the next round, after the matches, we're gonna have exhibition matches. We just don't really have anybody, because there's a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament going on right now, so there's not really anybody seated who I can conveniently switch the match to right now. So going into the next round, we will set up like a backup match just in case.
Yeah.
Or we can have Joey play.
We all know that I play enough Digimon. Everyone here is making fun of me though. I've been out for like a month because it made no sense for me to keep playing BT5 format. Because it was like, oh, like what am I going to do? Get another BT5 pack?
The point was to play green on youtube.com/primitivetcg.
Y'all have seen my green deck like 9 times probably.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then like other people started playing green decks too.
That's true.
So it was like, it made no sense for me to really be like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to play more green.
Yeah, that's true.
I had some fun decks though. Like
you were like the only green player that I could ever get on the channel because like nobody else really played green.
Yeah, there's the person who plays up at Advantage, but
yeah,
I don't remember who that is.
Well, my buddy Alex played it for like a week.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of strange. We actually have one
that
person.
finals on the channel for sure.
Oh, nice. We actually have one person on green tonight. It's green like structure deck control with like the Rosemon and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I have not seen that.
And I think I saw Bancho Lilymon in there when I was walking by. So we'll probably have to check up on that at some point.
Bancho Lilymon. I'm down for some Bancho Lilymon.
Yo, I'm so sad that Bancho Lilymon is such a terrible card. Yo, Adam, black is going to be so good this set.
D-Brigade.
Well, not only D-Brigade, it like if everyone's sitting on security control, you just play like black good stuff with like 3 Cranium on. And you just sit on a Cranium on and you watch them cry for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
We're like right on the outskirts of like the city of Denver. It's like pretty nice place. I would totally recommend it.
Yep.
I've been having a lot of fun since I moved out here.
RockyMountainCollectibles.com.
Yeah. If any of y'all are ever out in Denver or Colorado or heck, if you go to Nevada, stop here on the way. Because we're always looking for more people to play against.
Yeah, me and Chris are here a lot playing Digimon. So
yeah, and more people need to see my bullshit decks. I'm gonna get to start pulling them out now that we're not in BT5 format anymore.
How many? Okay, here's a good question for you. How many decks do you have built that have Nokia in them?
Right now 1.
That is
okay.
That is how is that even possible?
It's the Gabubond Aosmon deck that everyone was playing, and then I'll do Nokia Agubond, and then what else was I going to do? There was another one, but I'm super hyped for like BT8 format when I can play Black War Greymon Nokia. That's gonna be so good.
So, okay, then I guess how about this question? Approximately how many Nokias do you own?
Oh, I counted them all today. I only have 5 playsets. I have 5 playsets of Nokia.
Really?
Because, last format, I had red Greymon, blue Garurumon, purple
I just thought
Garurumon.
I would have had like 10 playsets.
No, because people started being mean to me.
I thought your Nokia was like my Commandramon.
No, people started being mean to me and stopped giving me Nokias. There was somebody on one of our group chats who's like, I'll give you more Nokias if you give me all of your Takumi.
I saw that.
And I'm like, yo, I only have 1 playset of Takumi. Like, I'm not sitting here with 90 Takumis. Like, it's not like I'm sitting around here going around asking
Lord
people
Nightmon goes
Takumi.
hard. If you're in the Discord, I posted a BT6 updated Lord Nightmon deck.
Yeah.
Lord Nightmon goes hard.
And I think Lord Nightmon can actually be pretty okay. The only problem I think with Lord Nightmon right now is just like, what do you do for like Bond out of Razor? I think that's like the big problem.
So here's the thing: is you don't.
Yeah, that's my
Your
problem.
win condition, I think, is go big quick and Bushi. Actually, honestly, probably War Greymon is probably better.
Yeah.
Being able to like get Anduilmon and then you drop Bushis and get 2 swings.
My War Greymon Dynasmon, my Mastamon Dynasmon War Greymon deck is actually pretty fun.
D-Brigade, Security D-Brigade.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only D-Brigade that's good right now. The old D-Brigade is just way too slow for this format.
I have a list on the channel, but it's pre-starter deck. But the Discord link, I could probably get
I think you should be able to see the Discord link in the description of the channel.
I can just post. I could probably get one.
Yeah. Aw, do I get to meet all your Discord friends?
Yeah, you're in the Discord.
I'm in all the Discords now. Yo, the fact that we have like 4 Digimon Discords freaks all my friends out so much.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you want to grab one of the groups of people that just finished?
Yeah, I'll see what's up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll keep you all busy until...
Oh, you want to keep them busy?
Yeah, I'll keep you all busy until Michael comes back.
Here, Chris.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, D-Brigade is probably, like, the best aggro thing. Oh, rough. What was the matchup round 1 that you had? Yeah.
All right. So we're actually going to get Chris and his wife in here. His wife, so her name is Jessie. She just finished her match, and she's going to get up in here.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what they're talking about. She's playing security control, so...
Yeah, and it's similar to the build that she won with last week, right?
No,
yeah.
it was changed a little bit.
They'll go through it all here.
All right, everybody. So first of all, I want to introduce Jessie. So we're here with Jessie tonight. Jessie, what deck are you playing?
Security control.
She's playing security control. So Jessie is defending her title. She won the store championship last week with security control. So how do you feel about your deck and your matches tonight?
Well, I've only played the one match. Took long, like every other match I play. Move.
Scoot forward.
Oh,
There we go. So how do you feel about all your matchups, though? So you've gotten a chance to practice basically against all the decks. So how do you feel as far as your matchups go?
well, Jessamon is the worst, for sure. Delicate Plan shuts my deck down in a heartbeat. Musketeers is pretty hard to play against. With the nail bone 3 times in one turn, especially when you run out of all your resources, it's pretty hard to get around nail bone. Everything else that I find, Gobbly is pretty easy to play against, especially with Ultimate Flare.
So there are a couple videos up. One's on Primitive's channel, one's on another channel. So she is on wiping Gobbly pretty hard. It is definitely very difficult to play against that deck. So I will say though, there is a game plan to get around it. So it's going to be, do any of your opponents know what that game plan is tonight, and can they execute on it? So overall, how do you feel about winning your second store championship? You think you can pull it out again?
I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it.
Awesome. Also, guys, so Brian, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? You're just making stuff up. So if you're in Primitive's Discord, she is piloting the list that was posted and the list that Primitive made a video of. Couple changes tonight. So what tweaks did you make compared to the store championship to tonight?
I took his video into advice and I took Eden's Javelin out. It only got rid of like the little Digimon, so it wasn't really all that useful. It did give me a draw card, but it wasn't useful.
Yeah. So what? Other than the draw, were you just never really able to like pop what you needed to pop with Eden Javelin?
No, I think after the starter decks come out, it's going to be a lot more relevant with Cortron. But right now, I just don't have a whole lot of draw power to make it do what I need it to do.
And what'd you end up replacing that with?
I put one more Ornismon in and another Holy Wave.
Oh, and something else good for you, those of you that don't know, so she is playing a Beal Star less security control. So there are no Beal Stars in that deck. So it's definitely a little bit different than what we've seen in some of Europe's meta. So Adam wants to know, what is security control's weakness?
Leaving you at 4 security until you've got game is what beats this deck. I hate admitting it, but that is the game plan that they have figured out. And delicate plan.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. So you won round 1, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll continue to see how it goes, and hopefully we'll see you in the finals. All right, guys, we'll take a quick break. We should be getting ready to be in round 2 here in just a little bit. So just stay tuned, and we'll get you a round 2 match.
With the ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is hollow. I wanna make you work, but all I do is make you worse. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me more? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me
What is going on? What is going on, everybody? I am back here with John. You want to scoot in here a little bit?
Definitely.
So I'm here with John. You just won your round one, correct?
Yes.
And how did you win your last game?
Titan sucks, just for the Titanmon.
Okay.
Purple. It sucks, but
Okay.
good security. But
that's fair.
All we have to say is Bushi for the win. Bushi for the win.
I'm down. Yeah. Bushi Agumon in security control. And coming in for the win. So did you go game 2, game 3?
Game 3. He last to play. He puts me at 2 memory.
Okay, well here's the thing.
Yeah.
You just said Titamon sucks, but you lost a game, so I'm gonna need it. What happened?
When
What happened?
security control loses when you have no options in security.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so with Jesse earlier, we were doing like some practice security, and it was like we did like 5, and like 3 of them were the most broken security. It's like like a million Zwarts, all the options, and then there was a couple times where it was like there was one where it was triple Magna Angemon, Sakuyamon, and then Salamon. There was no options or anything in there, no tamers.
I'm not showing you. All 3 Bushis.
All 3 Bushis.
A Magna Anja.
Yeah.
And a Holy Wave that became a Purple Bird.
Ornismon.
Ornismon
comes back once again.
Yes.
Bushi Agumon will always win. Bushi Agumon is the game winner.
Yes, he is the game winner.
Bushi. So here's the thing. We should just start. Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
Me and Chris have been cooking up some sauce in the lab, and I'm gonna let it out here on stream. Okay. So you're playing Gabu Bond. Okay? Okay, and in Gabu Bond, we like to play this little card called Magnadramon. Okay?
We know Magnadramon.
Magnadramon, it's a good card. Okay, so
I play him too.
Did
you know?
I know you play Magnadramon, but hear me out. And so, very similar to you, what me and Chris have been cooking up is you play a little bit more Magnadramons than you normally do, and you also, when you swing, you drop a Bushi.
You drop that Bushi for the win?
Yeah. And so we call it Bond of Bushi.
Bond of Bushi.
Where we're playing 3 Magnadramons and 2 Bushis. Because here's the thing, we're also playing Sorajo, 4 Hammer Sparks, 3 Howling Memory Boost. So, and then the 4 Davis, and you have Mats when he promotes. So there's all kinds of memory. So there's so many times where you could just play a Bushi, but when you recover and you swing and you get that 1 check and then you Bushi, oh, it's so satisfying.
The one thing that
it's so good.
The one thing that killed me, I kept getting all my blacks and no tamers. All 3 games, not 1 tamer.
That's insane.
Yeah, I won those all with no tamers.
Imperial Dramon is definitely a very bad matchup versus security control. Bonds, if you play it correctly, can technically be beaten auto. Okay,
I gotta go beat
round 2's up, so I'm gonna go get that set up, and we will be right back when we have our match set up.
what you need. Let's explore the world we see. All the dangers have been made up. You believe what they say. Through the
let's go ahead and get this. We want this, baby. Oh yeah, we're revealing the secrets. All right. Oh, wait, that's why. Hold on. We're messing up. It's supposed to be over here. Alright. I'm only giga throwing, it's okay. Good. Alright, I believe we are good. We are live. Alright, so we just had John on for an interview. He's going to be playing. He has the Pulsemon playmat, so he's playing the security control with the Bushi Agumons. And then I don't know what Dante's playing.
I haven't seen Dante's deck either, so this is going to be a surprise for both of us, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll figure it out. I mean, here's the thing: this is a security control deck, right? With John, but he's playing 3 Bushis. All right, he's playing 2 Time Mats with his Force Wars. So most decks are playing the 1 Time Mat. So he's got that aggression there. And he's also playing 3 Ornismon.
Yep.
So he's got a lot of aggression, and we know how John likes to play. He goes in.
Absolutely.
He attacks, so he's going to play very aggressive. So I can't really tell how this is going to go without really knowing what Dante's playing.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to tell. The aggression in some matches is absolutely going to help. That's where security control falls short sometimes. A lot of times you can only get 1 Digimon on the field, so 1 check is not always the most impactful necessarily, but he's got multiple ways to do multiple checks. He can get out Pulsemon. He's got the Tamers to play the Pulsemon and swing. So he could potentially go pretty fast with this, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Try to change the quality. I mean, it should still be live for everybody else. It's just not loading since I changed it. Alright, so yeah, looks like we're good to go. John's going to be going in first.
See the Bushi go ahead and come down.
Yeah, we're good.
We'll start with Izzy. Izzy's great in this matchup. Being able to pick your next draw or potentially your next recover, very good.
Oh, I mean, I talked about it if you watched the deck profile I just did recently. I mean, I think you play Izzy, you got a lot of control of what's going on. Like, you're just like, oh man, I really don't want this Zwart in my hand, but I can put it underneath this Magna Angemon.
Alright, so there's a purple egg.
I see purple. We're hitting a Lekmon, so this is not. Oh, what if this is like Kreskaruru OTK or something crazy?
That would be absolutely insane. Matt's coming down too, so we're not getting choked.
Nothing to.
Oh, it is Loop.
I see a Lilith.
It is Loop. Okay.
All right, so we're going Loop versus Control. This will be an interesting matchup. I don't really know how this goes.
So this, I imagine this is gonna be a little hard for John. Loop can just do so much in 1 turn, and John's deck being much slower, Loop is gonna have the time to get that state set up where they're cycling those Jack Rays.
That is true.
So this could definitely.
But can they get through the security?
Well, that's going to be the thing, right? They're not going to have anything really to protect the Digimon. Killing a Zort is going to be a little hard.
How do you kill? Does Trump Sword? Do they play Trump Sword in this?
Well, so the Zort won't unsuspend. So,
okay. Well, let's say you swing. Let's say it's coming out of security. You can hit it then.
Well, no, I'm talking about regular Zort.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
So it's going to be Iron Fisted Onslaught or Wyvern's Breath, and that's it.
What's going on, Team Scrub Out? Fellow Colorado YouTuber. Here we go. We're having issues again, everybody.
We apologize. Bear with us. There we go. We're back. Are we going to save the stream?
Huh?
Absolutely, right?
Are you guys going to save the stream? Of course.
Yeah. All right, the Gingaku's out, so that's a critical piece.
Oh, yeah. We start cycling those out of trash, bro.
Right.
Oh, my God. Dude, Zwart into 2 Ginkakus when you do the Mega Digimon? Oh, that is good. That is sick. I'm down with that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of a Lady Devi. I want to see Loop Dan Devi.
Loop Dan Devi. That
is some Dante type stuff.
Oh,
I know he's not
get
playing
the Iron Fisted
Onslaught. That's popping just the Ginkaku, I believe.
Oh, it's popping both.
Is it popping both?
Yeah, they're both 5.
I thought the Devimon was one less. I thought they're both 5.
Yep, they're both 5.
I thought the Ginkaku was 6 and the Devimon was 5. That's what I thought was going on. Well, that is. I mean, okay, so it's not the most detrimental. This is a slow game that we're playing right now, so it's not the most detrimental, but hitting straight like first check and losing pretty much everything you've done so far besides your mat is not super sick. All right, so this gets back a purple Digimon, level 4 lower. I think this is just Monster Reborn. We're playing Monster Reborn. We're playing Monster Reborn right now. And we're getting I don't know what's happening.
I think they're discussing where they're supposed to be at with memory.
Yeah, they're good.
We're trying to decide what we're going to take back. Blocker makes sense. That way the
hamsters run as fast as can, yeah. Yeah, the little loading wheel. Coming back to Denver. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Only when we're here.
Oh, so the Sakuyamon's out. I don't think Sakuya's going to be super impactful in this match.
Because you're going to be trying to play out of the trash a lot. So it is going to be annoying because you want to Mega Digivolve into Zwart probably. I mean, you can regular Zwart, but then you might not have enough memory. Well, actually, never mind. We're loop, so we're jack rating like crazy.
Jack rating like crazy.
Yeah, so we can just Zwart out. So we can still get those Ginkakus in. Well, we're swinging. We're taking. There's a chance. What is that? That's a Titamon.
That is a Titamon. So we're playing Titamon with the loop engine. So that makes sense.
Tidal loop. We're playing a little bit of Tidal loop. So what matches was? So round 1 we had 3 Musketeers versus Gabu Bond, where the Gabu Bond player did take it 2-0. And then this is round 2, where we have Security Control versus what looks to be Titamon Lilithmon Loop. And this is game 1. So
it looks like John was thinking his Sakuyamon died. A lot of people forget about the other effects.
I'm going to be honest, I did forget about that for a second. Yeah. They just big brained me. Yeah. So, I mean, that's good. We're keeping the game set. I didn't catch that. If I noticed, which I should have, because I play Sakuyamon like almost every single day, I should have noticed, and I didn't. Sometimes commentating gets you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're going into.
All right, so I mean, we got the Meramon, which is, I mean, that's fine. That's 2 to Digivolve, so it's cheap. If you play another Digimon, you're gonna activate Izzy Joe, and then I don't know if you have like any good 2-drop plays. Like if you could go on top of the Songbirdmon back, and then you could go into like a Mega to get the most out of your memory. But maybe you just want to go in Ultimate and Raising as well, so that way you have something built up. We're just gonna go. What is this? We're just going full Titamon. Gonna go to 3 with the Izzy, but we're going Titamon mode. Bonk Skull Greymon.
Ooh.
What do you think about Full Art Skull Greymon?
It's a beautiful card.
Good card.
Absolutely beautiful.
It is amazing. I saw that and I was like, okay, so we're getting the Kinkaku under the Ginkaku, and then that was trash, so in effect it goes underneath, so we're going to get Retaliation on there. So, got a stack going on. It's technically supposed to go on top.
What, the Skull Greymon?
The Skull Greymon,
No,
right?
it's supposed to go on the bottom.
It's supposed to go on the bottom? Okay. Okay, but yeah, now we have 2 Digimon, so we are going up to 5. We have the Izzy Joe active.
5 is still not bad, though, because you still have them in the range where they basically can only play 1 card per turn. But if John can get multiple Tamers out, then we're going to be in a real scary spot, because if they can play 2 cards per turn, that deck gets so much harder to deal with.
If you can play like an Iron Fisted Onslaught and still do stuff, you're in a bad position. Especially if you put him to like 10. Oh, if this deck gets to 10, especially because he loves his hard drop megas, you know. So we're looking at like play an 8-cost option and then just Ornismon. Yeah.
And here comes the Wyvern's Breath.
Wyvern's Breath, minus 15. Just go into 3, where you would be. So, that sucks, obviously. But we have Digimon on the board.
We do have Digimon.
So we could swing the Songbirdmon, or the Soundbirdmon. I'm gonna mess that up every time. We could swing with the rookie, the bat, and you could gain a memory if you're feeling it. Swing Ginkaku, thinking. Didn't commit. I'll allow it.
Well, he's got the Sunamon under 2, so he'll get a draw if he decides to attack with the Soundbirdmon.
That is a Zaumon, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it?
I think
That
so.
looked like a Zunamon.
Oh, it might be
It
Sun-
is.
It
No,
is
you're
Sunamon.
right.
I think it is. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. We will find out.
We'll find
The
out.
players can see it. Yeah, that is the Zaumon.
So it does have retaliation,
gonna
so
have
he is going to take out the
retaliation.
Tsukuyamon.
Because it has security attack minus 3, but it can still attack the Sakuya. So I think that's good. That Digimon's going to go down to pretty much everything in the deck. So being able to just like take out the Sakuya so that way you can come into like your next stack is good because he only plays 2 Sakuyamon. So there's 1 down. So there's like going to be max 1 more Sakuyamon. And you probably, like we talked about with getting the loop or the Lilith out with security attack minus 3, it's not the worst, but you probably really don't want that. So being able to like get rid of the Sakuyamon is going to be good. We're going to see Late Devis. We're cycling. 3, baby. Oh, yeah. That's juicy draw power. That's some juicy draw power. We're going to get rid of some stuff, but that's okay. We're playing purple. Oh, we want those Ginkakus in there. That's fine. Yeah, we don't need it. We already got 2 mats. We're chilling. We're chilling. You could recycle it, but I didn't see everything in the hand, but I can respect it. But the Ginkaku's in there because we're going to go Zwart. And we're bringing him back, and that just swing. Oh, it's gonna happen. This is the type of matchup for that to happen for sure.
It is interesting to see like how John's going to approach this because purple can be really fast for security. Well, the Ultimate Flare is going to come down, so that's going to.
But it lives on the
Skull
Greymon. Wow.
Okay, so that is basically a free will.
Let's not do this. Yeah. Let's not do this. Come on. Run faster. There we go.
I don't know if John realized that's how far that stack was going to go down.
That is true. I mean, there's just a level 5 there now, and you have well enough memory to go into any mega you choose, really.
Well, you don't need Titamon. He's got the Lilith, and
there
he
is
is
a
going to play the
Titamon.
Titamon.
Okay, I didn't even see the Titamon. So we have Titamon. So we're about to do some things and some stuff and some lag.
Yeah, apologize about.
Yeah, I
the
apologize
issues.
about this. I don't know if the whole stream is like this or if it's just the stream feed. Hopefully it gets better. Yeah, hold on. All right, we're hoping that fixed it. Sorry about that. We should be better now. I don't know why there is some random mess ups here because we've been having a pretty good stream so far tonight, but I do apologize about that. So the Titamon's going to get hit, so we didn't really actually, we didn't miss too much really.
No.
It's got a Devimon. Because the Titamon brought back the Ginkaku. We can see what happened there, and then we swung in, and we got hit by an Iron Fisted Onslaught. The Ginkaku had Rush, so it could go in for it as well. So the purple deck is actually being extremely aggressive right now.
So John's in a bad spot here. So John can't take advantage of Izzy Joe. He's down to 2 security. And he only has 3 memory. So he's got to make a choice. Do I leave that Ginkaku there to swing in next turn, or do I recover? Because he doesn't have the memory to do both. And this is how you beat this deck. If you can get them into this type of game state, they have a
Neo
very hard time.
Devimon. That would be crazy versus this deck.
Ooh, Neo Devi. That is interesting.
There's a lot of tamers.
There's a lot of timers.
There's a lot of tamers. So, the Devimon in the back right now is not much of a threat, but it can be. We know the loop, the Lilith is in there, so we could start doing some stuff at any time. Not sure what else is in there. I mean, if you have the Zwart Mega Digimon, I think you just kind of let it rip.
Yep.
Beyblade style.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
He's got to get a white tamer, though. I think that's the big thing holding him up from there.
All right. We are playing a highly heavy Holy Wave count.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to fix this one more time. I'm sorry, everybody. It'll just be 1 second.
My soul will light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun.
Okay. She'll be back right where we were, so. Promoted. Gonna go into the Lady Devi, so more big cycle. If you don't have what you need now, you can start trying to find it. The Ginkakumon package is very interesting.
It is.
With the promote.
It is.
Because you can get a stack going, get it a little big, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I would say Dante is in a pretty good position right now. You are probably going to want to try to do something about this Magna Angemon, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can you can keep the blocker there. I guess that is something to do about it. Being able to just block the security check, because you're getting a little bit low too. John is aggressive. He does have like Bushi stuff. And honestly, something that I see John doing, because he's that type of guy, he might Digivolve the Magnadramon on top of the Magna Angemon to swing and drop a Bushi.
Absolutely. Get the free value off the Magnadramon. We are finally going to go into the Lilith, and this is where it could all pretty much turn around here. I
haven't seen any Jack Raids.
I haven't seen the Jack Raids, but I believe that...
Okay, we're getting... I don't remember what that card's called, but it is Monster Reborn.
I think it's Return from the Grave or something like that. I'm not sure. So if he does end up playing that Grave Memory Boost, he's going to gain free memory off the Lilith here. So he's going to get to play it for 1, essentially.
And then get back a Digimon. What are we getting? Neo? Oh, Skull Greymon.
Interesting.
What do you think you want here?
I don't know. His trash is loaded. He's got so many
you
good
could grab
options.
back a Titamon, right? Just
Yeah,
a Digimon. You could just get a Mega.
100%.
That's a Ginkaku.
Looks like he's really.
This deck puts you at
considering
so much memory, so much, that the turn where he went into the Titamon and it was still a turn went into the Ginkaku, that's going to probably happen again. I could see wanting to recycle a Titamon because you're going to get a stack. Okay, we're going with the Neo Devi. Yeah? Still questioning it, no? I think you would grab the Titamon. I'm not sure what's in the hand. If you don't have an ultimate, then maybe you want an ultimate so you can start building back up. But I do think being able to go for the Titamon strategy is decent. Looks like on that Neo Devimon.
Neo Devi.
I mean, fair enough.
Yep.
To be fair, there's like 6 more Tamers in that deck.
Yep.
Yeah. Underworld's Call.
And here comes the Neo Devi right now.
I respect it. So you're gonna gain a bunch of memory.
Yep. Yeah, so he's gonna start at 7, but unfortunately 7 is still
7's not enough. I mean, you can get rid of the Neo Devi with Velshformer.
You could, but it's gonna do.
But you can't. I don't think there's any way to get rid of the Lilithmon and keep your turn.
No, I agree, because all of the cards he has to kill the Lilith, they're going to be all 8 cost. So
yeah, because it's just Wyvern's Breath.
But the Lilith's a
Ultimate
scarier
Flare.
card, because this is how you threaten Zort, right? You've got the Lilith on the field. We know Ginkakus are in the trash.
Well, we're going to see a swing and a lag. We are on the store's Wi-Fi, so there is a little bit of connection issues, but hopefully it comes back. Whenever I switch out and switch back, it usually helps, so I guess we'll do that.
With a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change stuff.
Again, sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah, again, we do apologize about that. We should be good now. We did miss a little bit, unfortunately, there. We do see the reinforced memory boost. We don't know exactly what's in there.
So it looks like he dropped Guilt Schwarmer and then hit the reinforced.
Well, he's up in security. We had the Magnangemon. Let's see. Skullmera, okay. So you can still go into a Mega on there. Lilith, double Lilith. Things could happen right now.
You know, I'm kind of feeling this cycling. These
What's up with the no
memory boosts.
Jouk raids? I mean, I can respect the nervous cycle, but there might not be Jack raids in this deck.
There may not be. Yeah, we haven't seen a single one.
Okay, think about building up and raising. Gonna go up to a minimum 7 next turn. I mean, that is a pretty beefy hand.
So
Oh no, that's a trash. Never mind. I thought that was his hand. I was like, that's crazy.
So Lilith is definitely good, but the thing I worry about here is we're kind of losing momentum.
Yeah, let's go.
I think the purple player needs to find a way to get a lot more aggressive quickly before John builds back up to 6 or 7 security, and then it's going to get real hard because the purple player's running out of resources.
Tried to go for the reinforced to gain the memory, but got the Ghazi play.
Ghazi's just too good.
Ghazi, baby.
But he's
Ghazi
still at
is
7
great.
memory, so he has some options. But again, he's got 2 Lilith, so he can only kill one of them before passing turn.
Yeah. So, I mean, double Lilithmon is terrifying.
Yeah,
That's a lot of memory gain.
it is. We haven't seen any white cards either, so there may not be Ultimate Digimon Fusion into Zord.
There might not be.
Now there goes both.
That is disgusting.
And that's what that deck does.
And had the Holy Wave, so we went up, and they went down.
Yep.
Yeah, that is rough. That's a pretty hard turn to come back from. You're at 1 security, it looks like. John's got Bushi's. He's going to be going to like 7 memory like every single turn. We're getting an Underworld's call. Going in for the full Ginkaku package.
Yeah, he's starting to fall behind. All John needs to do is get 1 Digimon and make it stick.
I mean, if we hit
swings.
like Big Slim, what up, bro? That is what's up. We got Big Slim in the chat. That's the boy.
That's what's up.
Big Slim is like, he does this for like Pokemon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the boy. Ooh. Oh, well, that Ginkaku's gone. That Ginkaku's gone. I wanna play Iron Fisted Onslaught on this Wi-Fi.
I agree, bro. I agree.
The Wi-Fi needs an Iron Fisted Onslaught. We're looking all right. There is a little bit of fumbles, unfortunately. And another reinforced memory boost coming out. So, there's no Digimon on board, right? So, if you have the ability, if you wanted to probably play 2 rookies, and you just got to be like, you don't have Ultimate Flare. He probably has Ultimate Flare, but you have to just be like, you don't have Ultimate Flare, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if he doesn't get some aggression, John is going to get a big Digimon and make it stick. And if he can make one big one stick, then he's only got one security left. The game will be John's.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're at the 7, but you have 6 memory reserves. All right, so that's there's way more than 10 in there. That's for sure.
Oh, there's plenty.
Oh, that's reaching a pretty hefty amount of trash. This is only round 2. We still have 2 rounds after this, and this is game 1.
Game 1.
No way this is game 1. Are you serious?
Yeah, this is game 1.
We only have 16. This is a 30-minute game 1.
It is.
I didn't even realize. This is like 1,000% probably going to go to time.
Here comes the Matt and Ty. So, if John has a Zord Defeat in his hand, it's almost worth it to go ahead and drop it for 2 checks.
Here's the thing. Where John is located, he cannot see the time.
Yeah.
But he is in a position where if he wins this game, because he's very close to winning this game right now, if he wins this game, and that was a 30-minute game, and they go to time, John's going to win. So this is going to be very... Where's the Omnimon? Well, trust me, the guy on the right is also asking the exact same question. Where are the Omnimons? All right, there's Ornismon.
That is not what you wanted
the
to
card
see
of the
in
night.
security.
I mean, how funny would it be if he hit a Zwart right there and an Omnimon? Oh, that'd be some spicy. Especially with the tie-in mount on board right now. If basically, I feel like in this matchup for the purple, if he hits a Zwart on board anytime, he's in trouble. He's in very much trouble.
Well, not only that, but I'm not even sure he has any cards to clear it. If he can make that Zwart stick, I feel like he wins the game.
Especially with the tie.
Yep. And there comes an Izzy Joe.
Because, like I said, we haven't seen any of this Zwart package, so we don't even know. Probably couldn't even swing into anything security big enough.
There's another Holy Wave, so we're just recovering on that.
We're going. We're still just...
There's another Gazi.
We're just playing Gazi Rush. Gazimon Rush, baby.
Gazimon Rush.
Gazimon Rush.
Intense.
So, the Vilemon can't die to Ultimate Flare, so that's something. That's something. Gazimon, baby.
Oh.
And Vilemon's... So... Vilemon can't do anything because it's gone, is what I meant to say.
Oh, man. So scary swinging into these checks.
Oh, man. Imagine if the Neo Debbie was still out here. There was a lot of tamer. We got a time. So look at this tamer lineup, okay? You're gaining a lot of memory. You're gonna be able to do a lot. Pretty much every single turn.
Yeah, because he's going to 9 next turn with the 2 Izzy Joes and the Sword Joe.
What is this?
Lady
We're
Debbie
just
hard plate.
So I was putting him to. He should be gaining 2, 4, 6. So should be at 9. Yeah. So no, because I think he went to 5 and should be gaining 6. So should be at 10.
That makes sense. We're kind of using the old format strat of let's hard play ultimates, but unfortunately,
I think it's just too late. I mean, if you're gonna go, that's a viable strategy sometimes.
Yeah.
Not in this new format, a little bit less because we have a lot of new cards that were introduced, like Iron Fisted Onslaught, Wyvern's Breath, that do kind of do that. But at this point, if this board gets cleared, then how do you have enough time? How do you win?
Right.
A Zwart's going to have to come out of here eventually.
I will say, Lady Debbie's an 8 play cost, right?
Yes, I do believe so.
So she won't die to the Guilt Schwarmer.
That's
so
true.
Good.
That's true. Well, he just Wyvern's Breath a Gazimon.
Yeah, I think he values needing to pop those.
Yeah, he wants to pop them. I mean, even if you get into a Mega, what are you going to do?
Ooh.
We're just running it up. We're just running double Wyvern's Breath. Get rid of one Gazi. We'll deal with that later. It's got low DP. And then we'll just get rid of this. You can't go into a Mega. And I mean, now, where's the All Delete? All Delete That would be awful for the security control player.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Have you ever seen an All Delete get played?
I have not.
I have never even seen anybody consider playing All Delete.
All right, we got 3 Digimon again. John's at 10, but John's used a lot of his like big killer cards as far as megas go. So that Titamon may stick.
That's true. I mean, John looks like he has like 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, he's not played very many Digimon.
Dante's got a decent sized hand. Oh,
here it comes. That's what we were worried about.
I'll respect that.
Yeah.
I'll respect it. If another one comes out, the game's probably over.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that play. That play's solid. I wonder how long he's been holding that.
I wonder if the other card in his hand is also a Zord Defeat.
That would be sick.
Well, there is an Omnimon on board now for Big Slim, just for you. Just 15 memory on the board. I mean, Dante might have brought this back. There's only 10 minutes left on the clock. This is game 1.
10 minutes. It looks like he's only got 2 cards left in his deck.
So can John live like 3 turns? I mean, what if that card is? What if he's got like Magnadramon?
Oh man.
What if he has Bushi?
Oh, that'd be too good.
What if he swings with the Zwart and Bushis?
It could be. It could be. All right, we're going to go to Elabra. Draw 1, trash 1. This match is
That's
insane,
not good.
bro.
There's a lot of things that die to Kvelschformer right now. All right.
Okay.
Sakuya. So it's living.
And he gets 2 checks.
He does get 2 checks. Ornismon, it's not living, I don't
Ooh,
believe.
this may be it.
Did it live? That's it.
Oh.
Gazi goes in.
Yeah, Gazi goes in for game. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I'm going to be honest with you.
9 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. That was game 1.
Yeah.
So there's a very, very little chance. I feel like that John can win the second game. And I think it's just over. I think Dante's just going to win.
Yeah,
I think all purple players are the slowest. I think what we got. Hold on.
Does Dante have his invite?
No.
So both players are chasing for theirs.
Neither of these players have their invites. Dante is the type of guy who's trying to get his invite. All right, so we're just getting our decks shuffled up a little bit here. So, what went wrong?
I think I think John just didn't see enough Digimon soon enough. He gave Dante way too much time to come back. If John could have got a Digimon to stick, I think the game would have went very different.
Yeah, or if he hit like a Zord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think it looks like we're.
If he was holding that
Shuffling up.
Zord defeat for a while, I think he should have played it much earlier.
The thing about playing a card for 15 is it feels kind of bad.
Yeah, I mean it does, but when you're starting your turn at 7,
I mean,
or
at that
10
point you had
sometimes,
to. You pretty much had to get to the point where you're going to be like getting some swings in, obviously, but playing it for 15.
Well, but think about this: if John did have an earlier,
Like if you had
he could've-
Ornismon there.
Well,
it would've
Ornis would have been good, but even if he did have Zord earlier, he could have played it. He could have maybe baited Dante into going wide, and then that's when he hits him with the Guilt Schwarmer.
Right. So
No, we're going to
just try to.
Digivolve.
Yeah, we're Digivolve Matt. We're gonna Digivolve a Matt. We're just gonna hard play a Neo Devimon.
I'm with it.
I'm gonna try switching this to fix this real quick. We're gonna go. Oh shit. I almost messed everything up, but I didn't. It's okay. Oh, no, I guess everything is going to get messed up. All right. We'll be able to fix it. Just give me one moment.
All right, we're good.
Internet is good. We're going to get this fixed. We'll be able to pick back right up where we left off. Just give us one moment.
Okay, that should
Okay.
be.
Well, we can't pick up right where we left off, but looks like we're about one turn out.
So
the Ornismon came down and popped the Neo Devi. We digivolved the Vilemon on top of the Soundbirdmon, and there's the Glaive Memory Boost out. Got a Bushi in Raising, but the Ornismon's got 2 checks.
Yeah, I mean, we've only got about 6 minutes, but that Ornismon's going to put in work.
I mean, Ornismon might have been what you need to win, but I mean, even then, they might just tie.
They might just tie, yep.
They just tie,
Yep.
even if he wins. So it's gonna be Dante has to survive.
Yeah.
For time plus 3 turns.
Yep.
Control is Chansey Stall. No, Chansey Stall is way worse. Chansey Stall, security control is like, it's doable. When you play versus Chansey, you just want to do anything else.
Ooh, we're going to get 3 checks potentially this turn, so he's going to block. Blocker's gone. He does have, is that a Vilemon or is that a Lady Devi? I can't tell.
It's a Vilemon.
Vilemon, yep. So Vilemon stops the Bushi.
Vilemon does stop the Bushi. But he might just have another one in hand, which is why he wants to like promote cycle. Ooh, that's popping. That's a mat pop.
Well, that Zord defeat's gonna be hard to clear.
That Zord defeat's gonna be hard to clear, and you can get choked now.
Yep.
And that's dangerous.
Oh, and another Ornis, so he's going in. He is going to absolutely.
I think he just wins next turn, like almost 1,000%.
Yeah, because that's 4 checks right there.
That's.
He's
ow.
only at 3 security.
You just swing Ornis, swing Bushi, and then you swing Defeat, because Defeat's not going down.
Oh, man, that's good.
We are in round 2, game 2. However, we have 4 minutes left on the clock.
Yep.
So this match will likely go to a tie. We'll try and get Dante in here before round 3. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, as I said last round, that we were going to get a second match in after this first match, but I don't think it's going to be necessary.
No.
Yeah, we had quite a long one. Yeah, John's been playing great so far this game.
So we brought the Labra Underworld Calling. We are going to go into
Kinkaku. Yeah, one of the ones. And then that's the Lady Devi. So we're going cycle.
So you left, John left him in a lot of memory, but in this current game state, it just doesn't look like he's able to really capitalize on it.
So he can glaive up to 3 and maybe do something, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he could maybe do it.
Well, he is going to go ahead and glaive.
Oh my goodness. Let me fix this. I'm sorry, everybody. We'll get this. Next time it's going to be so clean. This was a little bit, some things had to happen last minute, but we are here. All right, let's get back into it. So we just hard played a Devimon blocker to, stop the Bushi, or no, you stop the Ornismon getting the 2 checks. So,
this buys you one more turn, but what do you do after that?
it buys you one more turn. That is my insight. Yeah, I don't know what you do after that. You hard play another one. That's an option. So that's 2 checks. You have to block that one.
Yeah, I think you have to. It's where we're going to let it go through. Oh, man.
Those were ugly checks. I think you just realized 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Are we popping? What just happened? I'm gonna be completely honest, everybody. I have no idea what that card does. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what that card does.
I've never had that played on me in my entire life, so I can't say. But it did something. But the Bushi can't attack anyway; it just dies.
Right.
And you can't even draw off of Upa, so there's no reason to do anything there.
No, you just keep it until next turn.
You just pop the Lady Debbie. Goodbye. No mega for you.
And only put them at 4 too. That's not bad.
These new memory tamers that you're gaining 2 memory are just so powerful.
Yep.
Yeah. Even just the old Matt and Ty, Sora Joe, in this type of matchup, in this format, super good.
So this is probably Dante's last turn. So he's got to pull something.
We have less than a minute on the clock. John is almost 100% going to win this game, but they're just going to tie. And Dante needs to not lose to win the set.
Yep.
So we will see what's up. I think we're going to a tie here. Pop a level 4 and level 5.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, is that Earthshaker?
Yep, Earthshaker.
Okay. I did know what that card did, but I wouldn't have been able to recall it.
So Genkaku's going to swing into another Iron
That's
Fist.
both of them again. We already went through this game 1. That it's the blocker's gone.
Yeah,
you can't.
it's over.
You're at 1 memory. The game's just over. 3 swings.
Even if you can hard play a blocker,
Yeah,
it
Johnson's
doesn't.
gonna get it. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, Labbermon's not gonna do it.
And that is time.
Time has
And
been
John
hit.
swings for game, yep. So that match is going to be a tie, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're at 1-1. They're gonna go to time, and there's nothing. I don't see a 3-turn KO coming.
Not from this type of deck.
No. That was about as fast as John really can go. We had a lot of checks. Those Ornismons really kind of put in some work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that was a very interesting match.
It was.
It's not what we expected when we first started, because we were expecting like a more Lilithmon-like loop, but there was no Jack Raids. We were just
Jack Raids.
looping Glaives and looping Monster Reborn. Underworld's Call.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
So, if they tie, that's going to really... they do tie, but that's really going to shake things up.
Yeah, I think Tyne
We'll see
probably
what's up.
knocks both of them out of a chance to get the invite.
Yeah, he did need Lilith and Zor, but like the whole time we were talking, we didn't even...
we didn't see.
We didn't see any white cards at all. That's what I was talking about. I was waiting for the Zord the whole time.
Yeah.
I was saying we were talking about the Sakuyamon promotion, and and then was none of that happened. We predicted an entire game that didn't happen in any dimension.
It didn't. We were sitting here like the white tamers
gibberish.
coming.
Yeah, there was nothing going on with us. I think they're just tying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get one of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm not going to get started cheating first.
Very, very interesting deck, everyone. Very interesting match. You want to get Dante?
All right, we're gonna get Dante up in here, the purple player, and we're gonna see what's up. There is a little bit of lag on the gameplay, as you can see now, but we can go ahead and switch screens here. All right. So, what's going on? What happened? How do you feel? Any thoughts, concerns, questions?
So game 1 was the longest game I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
Digimon they put on board have something that has retaliation to kill it when they swing in.
Yeah.
So
we saw that Xiaomon into the Sakuyamon that first game.
yeah,
That was good.
Gazimon actually put in a lot of work.
You were playing Gazimon Rush there for a little bit.
I was trying to loop the two of them, but when I hard played the Titanmon, I had to then play the Labramon to get the Titamon's ability to do 2 security checks per game. I was running out of cards. I had to do it.
Yeah.
So, and in game 2, we kind of just went, straight rush. That's my boy John, so I'm not gonna.
I mean, John. I'm gonna be honest. That second game, John kind of just went. That's like as fast as his deck goes.
Yeah, and the thing is, we both agreed. Okay, game 2, we got 2 minutes left. I'm not about to, hose you over. We're just about to play back and forth. We know what our decks do. So we kind of just went back and forth. I break extremely hard, and he opened up extremely well.
Oh, he knew what he needed to do.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Have you tried Metal Garurumon in BT6? Purple Metal Garuru.
I am trying it, the promo Metal Garurumon with the Titamon to play Nailbone.
Yeah.
And I will start going wider. So I just want to see
I have a question for you, because the whole time we were talking about one certain narrative, me and Chris. We were talking about it, and it never came to fruition. So I got to ask you, are you playing Swart or any white cards like that? The Mega Digimon, nothing?
No. So the bad thing about Lilithmon right now, especially Lilith Loop, is that Blue has a memory blocker outside of Tamers.
Yep.
Purple has a memory blocker outside of Tamers, and Green has a memory blocker outside of Tamers. And it's too many decks that have Digimon that they can just play and stop your entire loop.
Yeah.
You cannot gain memory. So it's highly inefficient to play Lilithmon right now. I would play Lilithmon loop right now. It's too many small Digimon that can play to just block your memory from even being gained. You cannot loop.
What we were thinking is, because we saw the Ginkakumon stuff package with the promotes, so we thought you were going to be like Mega Digimon Sword into double Ginkaku.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, I found out playing Purple since BT1.
I mean, you've played a million more times of Purple than I.
I found out that the Live Loop requires too many cards and too many dead cards that you want to top deck. Because you still have to go Jack Ray in order to get the maximum value of Lilithmon.
Yeah.
You still need a white tamer, which a lot of white tamers don't really work with Purple.
Okay.
And then you need to be able to draw the right pieces. So it's like playing poker and trying to get a straight flush out of your cards. So Live Loop right now is not ideal. Titamon is most likely the way to go in Purple right now in BT6. Titamon, whatever else, but not Live Loop.
Titamon, not Lilith.
Correct.
All right.
It puts so much power on board.
So then my next question is, then why did you play Tita Lilith?
I played Tita Lilith to test out the theory of the Lilithmon and maybe maybe see if the Lilithmon is a good sidekick to Titamon.
Yeah.
It works, but then it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's one of the things to where you have to, have the right cards in hand, the right setup. Yes, the deck draws his butt off. Yes, the deck you get in memory and pop little weenies. But you have to have the full setup. And right now, it's such an aggressive format that you waiting to get your cards, you're going to lose by turn 3.
Yeah. It's very fast.
Yes,
it's very
extremely fast with Gobblebond, with Greymon Tribal or Ogglebond.
Why no Jack Raid in the chat?
Why no Jack Raid?
Yeah, why no Jack Raid?
I thought about putting Jack Raid in it. I couldn't find the room because if you notice, I don't even play level 7s in the deck.
Yeah.
The entire game, I don't play level 7s in the deck. I wanted more consistency.
Yeah, we went through your whole game deck the first game.
I wanted more consistency and draw power rather than drawing a card that I cannot play. Especially in this matchup against, security control. What is my level 7 going to do?
Yeah.
He's just going to get rid of it, and I built up for no reason.
Yeah.
I even learned that playing against Hexablow. They strip it all the way down. I can't even attack with it. It's just sitting there. I can't Digivolve on top of it. It's just there.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to test out today just a pure draw aggressive Purple deck. And it seemed to work out. It seemed to work out first round and this round. Yeah, I think it worked out against security control, which is probably the biggest thorn in purple side right now because we like to build up, and they like to just delete anything that builds up. So we gotta start building wide.
It deletes up very well.
Yes.
It also deletes wide pretty well.
Correct.
Which is what is hard about it.
Correct. And I learned that when he was playing the new 8-drop option card, the black
Iron
one.
Fisted?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there was a couple nasty Iron Fisted onslaughts on there.
I remember
yeah.
he deleted both my lips.
be
I was
honest.
like, ooh, that hurts. But yeah, so it's all about just playing the game. Like especially in security control, your level 3s and level 4s you really want to have on board. So like your promotes and like your Gabumons or your Gazimons, because if you hit any one of those card security, it can't delete your entire board. It has to only delete one or the other.
Right.
So at least you have board presence there.
Right. Well, I mean, we should be going into round 3 here soon, so how are you feeling?
I feel good. I just don't want to play against any red decks right now. I think Justmon is probably going to be one of them that's going to annoy me.
Well, I think there might be 2 Jessmons here.
But I mean, I have a lot of destruction cards. I have Deathclaw. I have Earthshakers.
I saw the Earthshaker.
So-
I forgot what it was called. Shout out to chat, because chat me and Chris we were like, we don't know what that card does. I'm gonna be honest.
It did come in clutch with the Lucamon.
Because we saw you point at the Bushi and we're like, something happened to the Bushi, but it's still there. I don't really know what's going on. But it's a 4 and 5, so figured it out.
Yeah, that was why, because he don't play no fights outside of Magnet Angemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Deathclaw really came in clutch against the Lucamon. Just getting rid of it, even though it's a bit beefy beat stick, it's still level 3.
Yeah.
So I was able to pop it and clear his board out. And that's when I started building wide rather than building up. So, yeah. All right.
Final round, what?
I don't know.
All right, well, next round's up. It says final round, but I don't think it shouldn't be final round. There should be 4 rounds. But I'm going to go get the match, so we will be right back.
Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. With the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. With the revolution. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is hollow. I wanna make you work, but all I do is make you worse. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now?
Alrighty. Oh, wait, hold on.
The camera will catch up after you fix it, right? Yeah, there we go.
All right. So, apparently this is the last round because how many ties? 3 ties, apparently?
Yeah.
So a lot of security control, a lot of time. So this is going to be the last round. We'll still probably have some stuff going on after this round.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to talk to the winner.
We could get some more matches in and stuff too, probably. Since we are having a shorter tournament, I'm sure people will play around. But yeah, enough ties to where there's 2 undefeateds in a 16-person tournament on round 3. That is very interesting.
That is interesting.
So Lonnie's playing Azu Longmon, and Dustin's playing Gabu Bonbon. Yeah, we had this round 1. There we go.
So I will say, I would imagine Bond of Friendship is probably favored in this matchup. They're going to be able to get in pretty fast. Azulong's not going to have as many Digimon on board to take advantage of to get security checks.
Yeah, I think this is very one-sided. I've definitely played versus this matchup myself, and if you get like a half-decent hand, you're feeling good as Gabu Bond. Yeah, Joe and Chai, he knows. There's so many security control players. But we didn't have to commentate the one match we thought we were going to have to commentate.
Right, we did not have to do the mirror.
All right, so I didn't pay attention to the dice roll, so I have no idea who's going first, but we'll figure that out soon enough. But yeah, I think Lonnie's definitely in trouble. I mean, Azulong can be pretty fast, but you just don't really play that many Digimon.
Right.
And like you swing in with those Gabumons and the Strawbymons pretty early. So,
yeah.
I mean, you play the Azulong, but you're not gonna have like enough memory to like keep your turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Dustin knows this matchup. Dustin's got this deck as well, so he knows what this deck is able to do. So he did open Gabu. So he did open double Gabu. Let's see if he can get the mat. No mat.
No mat. Bottom of the deck. So the double Gabu is good, obviously. You want the mat there so that we can kind of like get that resources going. It's very interesting since he's playing our build that the Gabumon usually hits pretty good.
Yeah.
There's 9 tamers in there, so when it misses, it hurts real bad.
It does hurt real bad.
It hurts pretty bad.
So we got a Sealamon and Raising. It's going to be interesting to see if
I have not been seeing the Agumon Expert loop. I keep telling people that.
What's Lonnie going to do?
John was just playing the Bushi Agumon. Madoki.
Madoki's good in this matchup.
I mean, you take the Madoki. Sparks are no more. I mean, you definitely are probably promoting here. You swing and draw, and that's going down. 1K Gabu. Both Gabus going in. Beluku. I don't know how to say that Digimon's name.
Oh, he looks like he's got Matt in hand and Davis.
Oh yeah, he has Matt in hand and Davis, so it didn't even matter. Davis, okay, we're getting.
Got the Lobo, so
I mean,
this is going to tell us what's in
full-
his hand.
Yeah. Okay.
He opts for the Lobo.
Well, opts for the Lobo. So either a bond in hand or just feeling Lobomon. Maybe there's multiple tamers aboard. I've had games where I've had a bunch of tamers in hand. I'm like, I gotta do something with these.
Yep.
Oh no, there's a bond in hand. I see it. So there's a bond in hand.
Ikatis Breaths in hand too. That's going to be real good in this matchup with the Hexablow.
Is that Kakai? No, that's Howling.
No, he has I'm pretty sure he has my.
Oh, you have
Evolution Pack Ikatis.
the crazy evolution pack Kakaitis. Okay. So you gotta have the Gabu here.
He does have a Gabu.
You gotta have the Gabu.
Not
here.
good Gabu, but he's down to 3 at this point. So
Okay. I mean, you can play the mat. You'll be at 1. So that's a start. Next turn, you might get hurt.
and he is going to
Trash the bottom 2. And then choosing the Sealamon. I don't know how I feel about that. It's the Digimon that's least likely to attack in, unless it goes into an ultimate here.
Maybe Dustin doesn't realize that he doesn't have to stop the attack from the one he trashes.
Okay.
Because I definitely would have probably stopped the Gomamon.
I would have stopped the Gomamon as well. Yeah.
I don't think it's likely he tries to attack.
I mean, you could
take
we do see an ultimate coming out, but he's not going to swing in with his ultimate. He's trying to get that up into a Mega.
Right.
But with Lonnie now, he does have. I would want this. Yeah, I would say you probably want this to go into a Mega just because if they go Bond right now and bottom deck your ultimate, it's a problem. Keeping the Madoki out is good because now you shut off the Howling that's in hand on board, and if they have any sparks in it, I don't see any sparks. But are we going to see a Bond? Yeah.
Here comes the Bond.
Here comes the Bond.
That's the thing about Hexablow in this matchup, right? You're always bringing the Bond from raising. So the Hexablow is not super...
Yeah, you just had to play something.
He did just pop the memory boost, though, which he really couldn't do.
Yeah, I'll let him know. Should I let... I'll let them know. I don't know how far they got. Okay. Did anything even happen?
No, he just swung. He bottom decked the other Digimon. There was no Hammer Spark and Security or anything like that, so it really didn't. It hasn't made any difference yet.
So bottom deck the Goma, and then he would have unsuspended, and then he memory boosted, didn't he? So the Madoki would still be bottomed because he swung twice.
It should have been. Yeah. There we go. They just called it.
Okay. Maybe we were wrong. We'll let, they played the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what I saw though. I don't know.
Well, it looked like they just called it because Dustin had pointed at it. Oh, they're just changing which one they're bottoming first. Okay.
You trashed it. There's spaghetti going everywhere. There's so much spaghetti right now.
There is some spaghetti. That's for sure.
This is some crazy spaghetti.
Okay, we've called it. Okay. I don't know why we're trashing it, but
it's spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, another Howling. That's actually that one's pretty schnasty.
So I guess my question is, well, he must not have enough hybrids to go for game.
I see 4 hybrids in hand. That's for sure.
Is there 4?
I'm pretty sure there's double Lobo, double Kendo in hand.
Then I'm not sure why he didn't have enough memory because